himself over a little bit.
Yeah,
One or the other.
That. Yo, OG, I gotta get your opinion on this, man. You hear the rumors of Vince maybe trying to start a wrestling company with
They better be
Fox.
scared.
Do you see this happening? And would you like to see it just to see the wrestling world shake some shit up? Well, I would love to see it.
Hold on, real quick. Let me get this one thing off real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm just like that. So with Damien, bro, the problem with him is it was good when he was a heel and organically turned face. But now they're making him do face shit. And that's where they fucked him up at. Just let him come out and let people just like him and him doing his regular shit. Because what's happening, he's good on the mic, but just like last night was a perfect example. It's like the more he talks, the more it's like he needs a little bit of practice. When he talks in small increments, it hit. But when he has long dialogue, sometimes it's like you let these, because it's like you cannot. Yeah, you're good, bro, but you cannot be on the stage as Drew, fucking
CM Punk,
yeah.
That's gonna expose you.
Yes, yeah.
But all of them, you're gonna look the weakest, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
It was something he said about look at you when Drew was sitting down. That was a good little laugh right there, and he was just like, yeah, and he was sitting down Indian style. So that was a good little pop. Like, look at you. You say, I ain't got no exception with him. Look how you sitting. And so that was good. But other than that, they needed to cut his little dialogue down 30%.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that was too much to hold back right there. Because it was on my tongue. I can't change. I can't switch. It was just right there.
Cook.
This I hope that he does, bro.
I hope so.
Because the thing is, too, look how easy. You know how easy it is for him to build a roster.
Yeah,
people are over there, bro.
Yep.
So he getting everybody who was like, damn, he can get all of them, and he gonna. But then at the same time, it's gonna be good because he can't have the ego that he had because he's starting fresh.
Yeah,
and life gonna teach him that, so he can't go about be hella effective and shit. You start from zero now though, so you gotta have a roster for niggas to like beef and shit, right? You just can't pick. He's a body guy. Well, you got 3 characters, bro. Where's the rest? You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to grab it and shit, you know. Man, I hope so. I
feel like building a roster might be the hardest part because who's available? You feel me? Like
he'll make him available, Dave.
Will he sign Brock Lesnar?
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll build the whole unit.
Yo, that might be the first signing that he would need, though, if he really did this. Like,
absolutely.
You sign Brock Lesnar, you'll have the world's attention.
How Jericho and AEW, the same vibe.
Yeah.
Automatically. I was disappointed that Shane didn't get. I think that would have been a boss move. Shane would have put AEW in position, I think. But
I wanted to talk about that too.
I heard that was Tony Khan's fault.
Word on the streets. They said word on the streets is Tony Khan laughed it off and didn't take him seriously.
Yeah.
They said he was asking for a lot of shit. From what I heard,
he was asking for equity.
Yeah, but you gotta give that to Shane. You gotta give that to Shane.
Yeah, I'll give him equity. Yeah.
Shane ain't no idiot.
That I don't know. I don't think I would give because it's like I'm a Shane Mark, so I'm gonna say 75% he would put A&W in position. But if I'm a person like Tony, I can't necessarily just give a cat equity in my company he ain't helped build, nor is it guaranteed to pop even more.
That's cool. That's fair.
I don't know, OG.
But I think Shane McMahon will take that company a step up from where they are.
A couple steps.
Yeah.
A few steps. Shane, now because Shane got the brain power that Vince McMahon has, and he's not as full of himself as Vince McMahon.
This is the thing, though, bro. We got to understand this. AEW watchers are a different type of watchers than WWE watchers. So we watch it all. They might not, they'll get it at first, like, oh, we got big money coming, but they might not get it the same. I don't know. It may not mean as much to AEW fans as we think as WWE fans.
But see, OG, that's the thing. We gotta make them get it. We gotta kind of do something to make them understand it, to make them get it. Because if they stay in that box forever, then look where it's gonna end up. It's not ending up good right now.
The main reason too, I was banking on Shane is because see, people don't be understanding. It's just like basketball, wrestling, and everything.
Yes.
Just because they're fun don't mean they hella close and shit, bro. Don't assume that. Like,
No.
so he fucking hate his guts, so he might be like, I'm gonna show my father he thought I wasn't good enough.
Exactly.
So he had that behind him because people were
I
like,
think
oh,
that was his plan. That was his plan.
That don't mean they cool and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I think wrestling is missing. I'm gonna write this in my Wrestling with Reality book that I'm working on. Is they need to like add more realism to wrestling as far as every beef doesn't have to be in storyline. The storylines are just like the segments and shit that we have, the out of stage shit and the promos and shit. But like some just at work, some niggas you just don't like and you want to fight, and that's
Absolutely.
it. Yeah, they don't have to. Just like you come out there. I don't really like you. I don't like the way you be looking at me in the back, nigga. Let's meet. What's up? Just regular, not fucking you stab me in the back or you toss me and just like no, just some people and some feuds don't need to have to even go on forever. Just like I want to smoke with you, bro, and that's it. Or just like me, Black Book, like just the champion. Just people want to fight him just because they're the champion. Like if you got going up against a champion, y'all don't have to build too much dialogue. It's just like boxing. Like they don't have history. I just want that. That's the history. I want this. Yeah. I don't have to have these intertwined things and shit going on all the time.
Sometimes you gotta keep it simple.
Yeah, and get back to what we was just talking about, OG. I think since COVID, that whole McMahon family has been divided between Stephanie, Hunter, Shane, Vince. I think everybody's been kind of having their own beliefs, their own agendas, their own paths that they want to take.
This is why we need Vince to start a company and Shane to link up with AEW so they can all be battling. That would be good for the industry.
Dave, what have I been saying? What have I been saying the last few months? Let's bring Vince McMahon back. Let's get him back because we need some of his booking and his style in this new era to see what it could really do.
Yeah, I got a question for both of y'all. Because I'm a thinker. So, because I'm really interested. I really, really, really hope. And even though he lost a lot of money, he still got a lot of money.
Sold a lot of things.
I want to hear from both of y'all. Like, what does a Vince McMahon, after all the allegations and just on his tippy toes, what does a from scratch Vince McMahon product look like to y'all?
That's a good question, bro. That's
too.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to visualize like what angle, how would it like what was that? That's one thing that I like. That one thing I love about AEW is I don't know how that even happens, but it really has a WCW vibe. Not even on the level like the sound, all of that. So I'm just saying. So Vince started some fresh scratch. What does that look?
And I think Vince is somebody that's smart, right? He's not gonna try to start it off the way Tony started off, like, oh, we gonna be in the big leagues, we gonna be better than them. Vince is gonna play this like a marathon. You're gonna start off small, creep, be like the underdog, like kind of like a ECW. Be the people that were the third wheel, where they're in place. And then has a few years keeps going, he gonna make his statements.
Is he going back raunchy or is he keeping it more clean? Because
I think he'll go back. I think he'll go back raunchy. I
don't think so.
Yeah, because what does he have to lose right now, David? He lost everything.
Are we talking NXT, TNA, or AEW level? Starting out.
Man, I think he could show AEW really how to do it.
He'll need some. He'll need.
I think he could show
Think about it.
AEW
He'll
really how to
need
get
it.
it done.
He'll need a creative staff. He'll need some wrestlers.
Because you can't out PG WWE. You can't.
All right, this is how we can do it, y'all. So boom, I just came to the conclusion now. So, who are his top 6 stars?
Right.
That's tough. So let's look that. Who are his top 6 stars? Because that's what and then build around that. Maybe what's the roster? 30 is good enough.
Probably, yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So we got 4. We got 2 people for the main and 4 people for the undercard, like secondary. So who y'all got? Who is he starting this shit around? We said I think we all agree on Brock.
Let's say Brock Lesnar.
I think are the Hardys signed to TNA or are they still lobbying for a job?
They're signed for TNA.
They're signed for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Alberto Del Rio's still available.
That's a bad pickup. He
could be in the mid card. He could be in the mid card, Dave. He could be in the mid card.
That's a bad pickup. There's not a lot of people out there. I'm trying to think of who got released.
You know what? That's a good pickup though, because he has a lot of world titles and shit, and he
has
he could be in the mid card. OG, he could be in the mid card.
But I'm saying him at the mid card is maxing out the mid card. Like that's a good guy. He gonna put on 5-star matches. The promo's gonna be good. He got Mexican champ, all that shit. So he's good to like on the Universal shit. They can be doing shit with AAA. That could be they to go to. You know how AEW got ROH in Japan, now TNA. So that can, because I think everybody needs to go to now. So yeah. I say the Alberto. Who else? But who would he go up against? Who's on his same level that he could actually get though?
That's tough. I think he's gonna have to knock on the door. Like,
I don't think he can just create somebody though.
You think Vince pick up Rusev?
Yeah,
that's it. Pretty good for the mid card.
I mean, let's keep it real though. Last time Rusev looked really, really good was when Vince McMahon was still booked.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2, and then we got 2 slots. So then what's the main event slot though?
Didn't Malachi Black got released too?
He about to come to WWE. I can sense it.
I don't see him being strong in events as a top though.
Who's out there? That's a good question though. Who's a free agent that you could see sliding in the main event in a new company? It's hard to think about.
But think about guys that's underutilized too, though.
Yeah.
Guys that's underutilized that go over there.
Yo, most people don't talk about him. I think he's still at NWA, but I could see a situation where I could see him being a Vince guy. You remember EC3 back in when he was in WWE? I could see him being a Vince guy, bro.
Yeah.
He got the body. Got the body, yo.
His run was too weak.
Chris Masters.
I mean, he had what it took, but Vince didn't see it. Like he booked him super weak, bro.
Yeah, he did.
If he liked him like that, he would have been in a way better position. I don't know. I like good questions though, because I'm a ponder on it and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna think about this all night.
Once you got your 2 top guys though, then you good.
You would need somebody to start off with Brock, but that's somebody I'd have to think about that. Like it would have to be a baby face that people could buy into.
Yeah.
You think he can create somebody organically and push him?
I think he can.
Yeah. It would have to be the right person.
Because this is Vince McMahon with his back to the wall. We got to think about it. We haven't seen Vince McMahon with his back to the wall in a very, very, very long time. He's always been the king who had everything. That's part of the reason why his booking started getting so weak.
I was gonna say Omos, but I'm taking it back.
Yeah, I think he's still signed, but maybe if he was a free agent, I think Vince would present him better than Triple H.
I think he would too.
He would get something out of him.
Omos can get down with Brock.
Dog, Omos has something there. They just haven't given him a reps, yo. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That they gotta do something with him. Now that we bought him up, man. Dog, yo, this is hold on. This is controversial as fuck. Yo, Chris Benoit's son. They say companies always stay away from him because he's Chris Benoit's son, but he wrestles.
What about the other Fatu that's lingering around right now?
Oh, Zilla Fatu and Booker T's promotion.
Yeah, Vince could probably take him too.
I hear good things about him.
Instead of just letting him go to WWE, so WWE has all of them. Vince could call him.
That's it. Right?
That's interesting.
Vince could call him.
That's not interesting. That's it, bro. He signs Brock Lesnar, he signs Zilla and pushes him to the moon, and Zilla is now Roman Reigns, what he wanted to be. Zilla already got the edge, but the thing is, Zilla already got a following, and he's already connected to the top of wrestling. Those are his two stars. He doesn't sign Zilla. Zilla is his other guy. Brock is Zilla. Just like Brock and Roman.
Yeah.
But edgier, younger, hungrier, already popular one.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. That's
fair.
On that. So we got Brock and Zilla. So Zilla's pushed to the moon. So he's coming to the championship with 4 belts. With that kind of energy.
He already has belts too. Yeah.
That's already, so you're gonna get all that in the video packages. Then we got Rusev and Alberto. They already got, and they can both put on matches.
Yeah,
and with their position, everybody else, like they're kicking people's asses.
Now he just needs some women.
Yeah. Kicking people's asses and cutting promo.
Yeah, he would need some women up in there. Maybe a couple tag teams. No, he got to start this wrestling company. I want the wrestling world to have options and interests like this, man. I want to see it.
How many titles? How many titles? But just 3 traditional.
I feel like Vince. Honestly, Vince could be different and be like, I have 1 world title, and I have 1 women's title, and I have 1 mid-card title.
Yeah, all you need is 3.
Yeah, 3 to start off.
I'm telling you, if he really does
some tag teams.
If he really does this, AEW and WWE better fear in their boots. He's gonna put some fear in them.
Yeah. Yo,
snatch Jada apart. He can snatch Jada out of her contract. He can get.
Yeah.
Yo, we need her. We need her here, bro.
The white buff girl who just got signed.
Jordan Grace. He's nice.
You done?
Yeah.
Fill in the gaps everywhere else. You know what? Let's throw in another. Let's throw in maybe I don't know. Any woman who could really cut really good promos who's available too.
I know this sounds crazy. Would he, for name value, take a Ronda Rousey even though she wasn't that great?
Take her.
You gotta take her. You gotta take her for name value.
None of this tweener shit.
You gotta take her.
Fuck WWE. She needs to be booked how Brock is booked. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I just want my check.
Yeah. Real talk.
That's how
if you get her a manicure, Ronda Rousey can make some noise, yo.
Right. That's how she should have been the whole time.
But she did write a book where she was talking shit about Vince, but I don't know if she would forgive him or whatever, but I think it would be a good look.
You hate me, and I hate you too, and you're honest about it, and that's why I fuck you.
Yeah, you sound just like Vince, nigga.
Yeah, it'll work. Bro, they say Vince could sell water to a well, man.
Real talk. Ronda Rousey, damn, you get her like 2 opponents that'll hold down your women's division to start off, bro.
I was a fan of the night. were worried. Her promo sucked, but I thought she had good in ring work. I
I
think
thought she had good
well.
in ring work too. She just suck on the mic hard.
And they could easily get her somebody. They could.
Yo, last